our human is clearing out his fridge. Why? Because today he is making cauliflower fried rice, or fried cauliflower chunks for the purists. This onion has seen better days, but it will suffice. He washes it and begins cutting it the wrong way, like he always does. He dices it and puts it in a container and sets it aside. Next, the scallions, or the green onions, or the bulbous onions. He cuts the tips and chops them into small pieces. These two are placed in a dish and set aside. Next, some garlic. Old garlic might it be, for it has a lot of skin. He does the best he can to mince it. A poor job at that, but not bad. As he goes to put it in a vessel, he realizes he doesn't have one. So he sets it aside and fetches one. In it goes, and set aside as well. He also has some old, fresh ginger. He cuts the sides off and begins grating it. Soon realizes he should just do it over his bed scraper. As you can see, it's very fibrous. It's Chinese ginger, and it's old. But he manages about a teaspoon. Fresh ginger would be best. And he cleans, because if not, that's how you get ants. And now the all-important cauliflower, the rock star of the vegetable world. He cuts larger pieces into smaller ones and prepares to put them into the food processor. As he places them in, he makes them smaller so that they fit. Covers it in time to process. Off it comes. He wants the cauliflower small pieces, but not too small. He doesn't want mashed fried rice. He wants fried rice. He transfers it to a different vessel and adds more cauliflower. Working in batches, he's able to get the amount he needs. This too is set aside. And then 4 avian eggs, all cracked and into a bowl. A little bit of salt and scrambled. And the important fish sauce. Yes, this smells, but the umami is incredible. And of course, some soy sauce. Because what is fried rice without soy sauce? And he decides, just a little more. And none of the green cap stuff. Then he separates some frozen peas and carrots. Sticking his hands in because why not? He checks his list to make sure he's got everything, and he does. Then he places his mise en place on his cutting board, which is French for prepping your shit. Then he travels with the cutting board to a stovetop. You'd expect him to use a wok, but he doesn't have one, just like most people, so he uses a stainless pan. With some olive oil, he gets the pan nice and hot and then adds the eggs and scrambles them. Once they're cooked, he sets them aside. However, his pan was not hot enough, and they stuck. As he tries to clean it with a paper towel, he realizes it's futile. A quick wash, and he's good. Now it's time to bring it to a raging heat. Once it's hot, he adds some sesame oil. And it will immediately begin to smoke. Perfect. First, go the onions. We want them to kind of burn. Then he adds the garlic, being careful not to burn it, which is why he puts them on top of the onions. Doing a little fancy flip, He gets them mixed together. Following, he adds the ginger. And now, the peas and carrots. Seeing as they're frozen, they will drop the temperature of your pan considerably. And a little bit of red pepper, because spice is the spice of life. A few scallions, because why not? And finally, the cauliflower rice. To that rice, he adds a soy sauce and his fish sauce, and he begins to mix. Like a pile of high snow, he then adds a bit of turmeric for a little bit of flavor, but more importantly, that nice yellow color, and a lot of white pepper. He cuts his eggs a little bit and adds them to the rice, and begins to mix. Carefully, you wouldn't want to lose any to the stovetop. After about 3 or 4 minutes, he adds his scallions, gives it another quick mix, and lets it sit another minute. And now, it's ready. He brings him back to his countertop and pours himself a bowl. He garnishes with some more scallions, and it's time for the taste test. 1 bite, 2 bites, and if you enjoyed this video, share, like, and subscribe, and make sure to check out the video up top and down below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, eat well.